That's right. It's Survivor. The new season of Survivor starts this week, everybody. It's Survivor Week.
Is that the Survivor theme song?
Yeah, it ends a little differently, but we did pretty good, actually.
Really?
Goodness.
Okay. I had no idea what was happening.
No one knew what I didn't prepare them. that this is the official Funhaus Survivor Season 44 breakdown. Preseason breakdown.
44?
Yes, this is the 44th season of Survivor.
Holy
Started
shit.
in the year 2000. They do 2 seasons a year. For anyone who doesn't care about Survivor,
Me?
well,
Your co-host?
actually, it's funny you said
And
that
your
because
guest.
the reason I invited you both here is that you are, I don't know if you forgot this or not, but you are 2 contestants on Survive Block Island, the Rooster Teeth Survivor
wow.
Day show. So
That
I
is
knew
true.
that I should invite you guys.
You're the only person who knows I'm on that show.
Yeah. So I knew for sure that you guys would want to come talking Survivor, preseason Survivor talk with me. And basically all the little things, you don't really know much about the cast before the season starts, obviously.
Okay.
But Entertainment Weekly will do a little write-up on every contestant. They'll also make a little quick minute-long snippet video. So you can kind of learn a little bit about them. And then Vegas then takes that information and people start betting who will win.
Oh, that's
Now,
cool.
the real reason I got you guys here is that my family does a Survivor draft every year or every season, twice a year, I guess. So I need y'all here to come and take a data-driven approach with me as 2 Survivor experts, since y'all were both on the show.
Okay.
And we're gonna pick who I should pick in my Survivor draft, and then we're gonna track the progress through the season. It'll be fun.
That sounds great.
We'll have a Survivor segment.
I have a quick question. Or did you have a quick question too?
You can. I don't have a question.
Okay. I was just going to ask, are you still trying to get on this show? Because you told me before that you're constantly submitting
Yeah, we talked.
your...
Well, I see. It's a little confusing because Jeff Probst comes on at the end of every season and says, "Everyone, submit your audition tapes," but then in the fine print it says you can only do it once a year. So,
You
I
can
feel
only
like
do every other
sometimes-
season.
I guess I can only do it every other season, but then sometimes I lose track of when I did it last.
you do it
So
so
I
often.
I definitely have submitted more tapes than was legally allowed, but none of them have got on. So yes, the answer
I
to your
used to
question is
get
yes.
that magazine, Entertainment Weekly,
Uh-huh.
and then they stopped doing the print version.
Right, it just turned into all digital. Yeah,
And then now because I had the magazine, now they started sending me People. And I
People
go, I
magazine.
don't want People magazine.
because
Got no Survivor in it.
Yeah, I get it.
But they did send me an issue that I actually want to bring to you and give to you. So I got to remember to do that next week. So
Okay.
tune in next week to see me give him a copy of People magazine.
I mean, I'm curious what it is, so I'm going to tune in.
Did
See
you know
what
that when Lindsay realizes that she needs to remind herself to do something, she audibly makes a sound like she just left the bathroom earlier, and then I just heard her. She didn't know I was there. I just heard her go, "Oh," or something like that. And then just keep walking.
I went, oh.
Yeah, oh, that's what it was.
And then I turn the corner and Ryan's standing there by the door and he starts chuckling. And I'm like, what's going on?
Sound like an anime character.
And he goes, oh, I heard you come out of the bathroom and make the noise. And I said, well, you know why I did that is because I just remembered that I have chocolate babka.
Yeah, she has chocolate vodka. And
Chocolate babka.
Oh,
You brought that?
Chocolate babka.
What is babka?
It's like a pastry roll filled, and then it's got chocolate in the crevices. I put it in the kitchen. We can
look
heat,
good.
heat
All
some
right.
up and have a slice
I'm
later.
glad you
good.
remember the chocolate babka. I thought that makes it even funnier. I thought you were like, I have chocolate vodka at home. I got to remember to drink that. Anyway.
It's not even here.
Yeah. So just to give you a little bit of a rundown on the last couple seasons, okay? Because I usually take the Vegas odds for each season, and that's what I use as my cheat sheet. I think I'm the only one in my family that does that.
Okay.
But it usually doesn't. It hasn't really worked out very well for me.
I was gonna
okay?
say, how many times have you won?
I was Erica Casperani or something. I totally butchered her
Oh, of
last
course.
name.
I don't know what.
Sorry, I know you don't know these.
It doesn't
people.
matter if you butchered it. We don't know what the hell you're
I know.
talking about.
I was there a couple seasons ago, but
Okay.
she had a pretty high rating preseason. Okay.
Okay.
And then she kind of came back, but she wasn't very good during the season. But then she came back at the end and won. Anyway,
Wow.
last year Mike Gabler, he preseason had a plus 2,000 in Vegas, which is bad. Meaning they did not think he was going to win. You know, he was a
'Cause
long shot. And then same with the season before, which was Marianne. She had like a plus 1,600.
Dang.
Okay.
Big upsets
So-
in 42 and 43.
Yeah, but it's kind of been like that for a while, and it does seem to be. Obviously, this is just from an editing standpoint. You know, they want to bait and switch you, so they don't
Yeah.
want to make it obvious.
Yeah.
The person you think is going to win usually does not win, but I've been taking Vegas's thing, and I think it's been fucking me. Yes,
I'm
Lindsay.
raising my hand for a question. Do they also do this for The Bachelor?
Oh yeah. Oh, all shows like that.
I'll get in
all
on
these
that.
reality
They
shows.
have Vegas betting pools for The Bachelor.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I do think that it is misleading because they're just using the information provided, and Survivor is already trying to screw with me and my expectations just with the little leaks
The
of
trailers and stuff.
just the trailers and the
Are you
EW
on
stuff.
Getting
Survivor
manipulated.
Reddit and stuff?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Ooh.
Fan theories and stuff.
Cool.
Then it gets really into
Fan
the weeds
theories.
because then they're literally there are people out there that are counting the cuts and how many times you were on screen, and it's called they're following the edit, as they say on Reddit. So like Mike Gabler
I see.
has a bad edit, like not a winning edit because historically most winners, but then he ended up winning.
They
It's
do
like-
that on
yeah.
The Bachelor too. They
Okay,
go, "Oh,
yeah.
she's getting the villain edit," you know.
There you go.
It's like when
Yeah.
fans think they know our edits and stuff. They're like, well, this one has this, so Ryan did this one.
That's a little different, but yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It's similar.
Well, they're
to-
wrong most of the time.
Yes.
So.
Well, a lot of people are wrong on these Reddits too about the edit. Reddit's about the edits. Anyway, all right. So there's kind of the background is that
Okay.
there's been a lot of long shots winning, and so basically short answer is that Vegas doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about
Okay.
in general.
I can understand that.
I have another question.
Yes.
Unrelated.
Unrelated.
Before we
It better
start.
be Survivor related.
No, I was just gonna ask what you did yesterday.
Oh, what did I do yesterday? Oh, what did I do yesterday? It was Sunday.
It was Sunday.
I animated a cartoon all day.
You
My
animated
own
a
cartoon?
My own cartoon. Yeah.
was
Oh,
just
did
thinking
you
about
release that?
No, not yet.
You-
I'm going
okay,
to.
it's going to?
Yeah.
By the time this
Spoiler
podcast comes out? No? After?
Probably not, but
Soon?
Hopefully.
Watch out for Ryan's cartoon coming soon.
That sounds cool. I want
Thank
to see
you.
that.
Thank you.
I was just looking at this paper in front of me and flipping it because when I was in middle school, I would
Draw a
little
little
flip
doodle.
books
Yeah.
and little animations, and it would take me weeks. I did one that was like an AT-AT from Star Wars with the 4 legs walking. It took me forever, but
Oh,
it was cool. And then I think I dropped it in a toilet on accident.
That's sad.
Wait, this is what you
ending.
did yesterday?
No, in middle school.
Did you
Oh.
listen?
Wait,
Yeah, where were you for the first half?
I was.
Because I asked him what he did yesterday.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah.
He thought.
But-
no, I
but-
did this as a kid.
That's because you saw this pad of
Yeah,
paper.
you were
That's
talking
what-
about making a cartoon, and I was thinking about the little cartoon I made when I was a little
Got
kid.
it. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's the explanation of my 2-second long story.
I'm sorry, Jacob.
Sorry, no, I'm interrupting you.
You're not.
I'm excited for your cartoon.
What did y'all do yesterday, Lindsay? What?
I ran some errands. I went to a baby shower, and then I played Minecraft, modded Minecraft.
I was at that baby shower too.
Yeah, he was at that baby
Oh,
shower
wait a
too.
minute. I played a little Minecraft, a little bit.
I
On
heard.
Saturday.
For about
Yeah.
15 seconds.
I tried to wake up because I wanted to listen to you play Minecraft, but I was too late.
Ryan, I saw your name on the RSVP for this baby shower. But
When is that?
it was yesterday.
It's gone. It passed. It happened already.
Oh,
but I didn't know. I'm pretty sure I saw your name.
fuck. I missed the baby shower.
Yeah, there's not going to be
Anyways.
another one.
Maybe it wasn't your name. Maybe it was somebody else's name.
God damn it. All right.
That's so funny. I would have loved to see you there. There's a hell of a charcuterie board.
Oh, no.
Pretty
I
crazy.
missed the Jacob charcuterie.
No,
No,
it
it
wasn't
wasn't
mine. It
Jacob.
wasn't mine. It was like a professional one.
So wait, is that why you asked me that? Is to see what I was doing that was more important than Jacob's baby shower?
it
wasn't
wasn't my
Jacob.
baby shower.
Are you?
Are you-
Ryan, you said you quit smoking weed, right?
It's because my mind is so wrapped
Survivor?
up in this Survivor.
All right, we
Oh,
can move
okay,
on to
okay,
Survivor.
yeah,
We don't
yeah.
need to talk about any more
I'm
baby
confusing
showers
myself
or
now. Oh
cartoons
my
or
God.
anything. So
Stop my
go
baby
ahead.
shower.
God.
And this is the Funhaus Podcast.
Anyway, so let's go down. I want you guys to take notes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready to take notes.
Take notes on who, I've kind of written down a little breakdown for every single player.
Okay,
So,
tell me their
Yeah.
name.
You better take this seriously, Lindsay. I need
You're
your
the
data.
one who won't stop laughing for no reason. Ryan Haley has the giggles.
Okay. Josh Wilder.
Okay.
34-year-old surgeon from Atlanta.
Surgeon. He probably
Yeah.
just started doing surgery because that's how long it takes to become a surgeon.
So his strategy is that he doesn't plan on telling people his job, right? Because he
Okay.
doesn't want people to know he's a smarty pants and super strategic. So he's going to play it cool.
He's going to play stupid.
He's gonna play
Play
it
dumb.
stupid and dumb. He survived. He's actually a real survivor. He survived a kidney transplant and cancer. Okay, so he knows how to survive, outplay, outlast, outsmart everyone. Wait, I think I'm doing it.
I would just die.
Jesus.
I would survive, in play everyone.
I bet you could take a kidney transplant.
Oh, that I
no
could
problem.
probably do.
Anyone could do that, actually.
Cancer seems tough.
Yeah, cancer not so much.
All right, so Josh Wilder and
Plays dumb. Cancer
So
survivor.
he plays dumb but is smart.
right now Josh
Unless he's a doctor.
on
Is he a hottie with a naughty body?
Yes.
Josh has a plus 2,000. Actually, I'm going to send this to you.
What? He has a plus 2,000.
That's bad, right?
No, I
It's
don't
bad.
want. I don't want it.
You don't want it. All right, never mind.
Because I'm just taking notes. I don't want to look at my phone.
It already got
you're
sent,
taking
I saw
notes.
it.
No, it's
I
okay.
was going to be waiting for you later.
Yeah. All right, so that's Josh.
That's Josh.
Okay.
Good. Just to reiterate, 34, surgeon, play cool, dumb but is smart, survive transplant
Yes.
of kidney and beats cancer, plus 2,000.
Yes.
Not looking good.
All right. Now we're gonna move on to Brandon Cotton. Okay?
Cotton or
Okay.
cotton?
Brandon Cotton. Now he's a pilot who does magic tricks.
Brandon.
Okay.
Brandon. He played for the Seattle Seahawks from 2015 to 2018 under Pete Carroll, but he also is not going to tell people what he did because he doesn't want people to think he's like a millionaire athlete, which he probably
Wait, is he an athlete or a pilot or a magician?
He's a former athlete that played on the Seahawks,
Which is which sport?
which is football.
Oh, whoops, I wrote hockey question mark.
Sea hockey.
That's the that's the
But now he's a
Kraken.
pilot.
Kraken
yeah.
is
So,
Seattle.
and he's 46 years old.
46?
46?
That's too old. He's gonna.
That's ancient.
Yeah.
One day I'm gonna be 46, and it's gonna suck that I said that.
You'll think back
But
to
not
this
for a
one.
long time because I'm so young.
Now Carson Garrett. Okay, Carson Garrett is
That's two first names or two last names. His last name should be first, and his first name should be last.
Garrett Carson?
probably
That's
true.
a normal name.
That sounds better, actually.
yeah.
But Carson Garrett, he's way up high on most of the Las Vegas betting pools, right?
Yeah.
How
However,
old
we've
is
already said
he?
that doesn't mean much. He's very young. I don't have his age written
He's
down
14?
here. I think he was at least like 22 or 23.
22. He's gonna win.
Yeah.
Hold
Well,
on,
that's the thing.
Ryan. What was Brandon's odds?
Oh, thank you
Oh,
very much.
right,
yeah. See, that's what I wanted to send you.
I don't know what
Lindsay.
these numbers mean. Plus 2,000.
Well, yeah, that's okay. I'll just tell you, whether they're good. He actually had pretty good odds. He had plus 1,000, which he was number 4 on this one particular website.
I'm gonna explain the odds to
Okay.
Jacob, and actually you can
Oh, it's a
make sure
Vegas
I'm
thing.
doing it right. Well, it's a betting thing. It's a
Betting
gambling
thing,
thing.
Yeah.
So basically, the higher the number means the more money you win if your bet goes through.
Oh, okay.
The less number means because it's more likely to happen. It's like whether or not it's likely to happen. So this
okay.
is unlikely to happen. So the odds are higher.
Okay.
Or
big
whatever,
number.
the bigger, not the
Yeah.
number is bigger because then you get more if you defied the odds.
Gotcha. So if he did happen to win, which is unlikely, you'd get a good payout.
Yeah.
But it's unlikely.
Exactly.
And if you pick somebody who is likely to win, yeah, it's probably pretty
Yeah.
predictable. you're not going to get as much because more people are going to go with the safer bet.
All right, I
Now,
understand Vegas.
There's different Vegas sites too, because this other site, Golden Derby, had Brandon Cotton at 100-1, which was 15th, which is pretty low.
What does Carson do?
Yeah,
Okay,
he's 22. He can't have done much.
Carson, well, that's what's interesting is that Carson is a rocket scientist student.
What the fuck?
Student.
Yeah, and his whole strategy was that he wants to be hidden in the background. He wants to be seen in the kind of like lay low, which basically is everyone's strategy. They kind of like, oh, I just don't want to be the center of attention because that person usually gets voted out. But then he wants to later on be seen as the puppet master that was always there in the background.
What a tool.
You know.
Okay.
I don't know this
I'm
guy.
getting all this stuff down.
Also, so he's a rocket science student. However, if he's 22, that means he don't know shit yet. And he's basically only just done
he
normal
just started.
college.
Just
Yeah,
started.
but also you're not wrong. But he was raised in a survivor household. So he's been watching this game his whole life.
Okay.
He's
Were
a
you
super
raised
fan.
in a survivor household?
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
something
but
because it's with his family.
I was
Clearly
like
so, yeah.
13 or something though when it was. It wasn't there since I was born. He
Okay.
doesn't remember ever time without Survivor. I
Brian, do you remember anything from before you were 13?
Sure. Yeah. I remember. I have vague.
Because I
blurry
barely do, so
dream
I just was
memories.
curious
I have a
of
couple
what you
little
remember.
things I remember.
Yeah.
All right.
Matthew Mayle.
What are his numbers though?
Yeah,
what
what
about
are his
Carson
odds, Ryan?
Garrett?
Huh?
What are Carson's odds?
Carson has the highest odds, which are.
Really?
Because he's the baby.
I don't. I think it's because he's the rocket scientist. He has plus 225.
Wow.
So, which is number one on this one website.
So
And
it's plus 225?
Yeah, 225, and then he on Golden Derby. I want to say he was he's second, a 9 over 2. They do their odds differently.
All right, Ryan, tell me about Maddie. How old is Maddie?
Maddie.
Yeah,
Okay,
Matthew.
so
I gave
I
him
like
a
Matthew.
nickname.
Matthew Mayle. He's a barbershop owner. Okay, from Ohio. He's one of you, Lindsay. He's 44, married gay dad to a 4-year-old.
Barbershop owner.
And he says his 4-year-old has provided him the focus necessary to win the show. You know, he is laser focused on providing a better life for his 4-year-old. He wants to come off as kind of the funny, nice guy, right?
Do you say married gay dad?
Yeah, this is what Entertainment
Okay.
Weekly told me.
Okay.
And he says, this is what I thought was, this kind of struck out at me.
Okay.
He says he's beyond adaptable.
Wow.
I don't even understand what that even really means. I guess he's super adaptable, but he's beyond it, so he doesn't adapt.
Maybe he likes to eat.
What are his odds?
That's a great question, Lindsay. I'm so glad you asked.
It's going to be asked every time
Yes.
because you forgot after the first one.
What's his name? Matthew Mayle. He's at a plus 2,000, so he's kind of middle of the pack
Okay.
on this one.
Okay, so I've got down Maddie Mayle, barbershop owner, laser focused gay dad, beyond adaptable, plus 2,000.
Yes, he's 44-1. He's number 9 up on Golden Derby
On the GD?
for a second.
Who's next? Where are the women at?
That's true. Yeah.
That's a great question. Okay, yeah, let me get to the first woman. Fanny Marin is a 23-year-old research coordinator from Boston.
a 23-year-old
baby.
named Fanny.
Yeah, she's a baby. She gives off, in her description, a zesty vibe. Okay, she has lots of what she calls anxious energy, and from this 1-minute video, I agree with her.
Wait, can I see the video? Or is it not
I don't have
there?
it pulled up.
That's fine.
I'd love to, but I figured I don't know the legality of that.
No, we wouldn't be able to show it.
She
Just for
wants to
us.
leave a mark on the game. Okay, and her dream is to stab people in the back with a smile.
Jesus.
So-
Backstabber.
She's a backstabber.
What did you say that she does?
She's a research coordinator from Boston.
Okay, some bullshit job.
Some
Yeah.
bullshit job. And actually, I'm very curious about what her
Something made up.
her odds are.
Mm-hmm.
She actually has very low odds. She's at plus 2200. So Vegas
even worse.
Vegas
Plus
is
2,200?
plus 2200. Yeah.
Okay. Her name's
cool.
Fanny.
Yeah, Fanny. Oh wow, she's not even listed on Golden Derby.
Ooh, sorry,
Jesus,
Fanny.
Okay. Oof.
She's
Okay.
not on the GD?
Not on the GD.
Gee, it.
Now we have our first international.
These are all
contestant here.
Americans?
So far, these are all Americans.
Okay.
Kane Futzler is a 25-year-old law student from Canada.
Footsler?
Is that a Kane with a K or a C?
K with a K.
Is that slur with a U or an E?
Slur with a U?
Foot slur, okay.
How old is
Fritzler, 25-year-old law student from Canada.
25-year-old Canadian?
Yeah.
Student.
Law school taught him about negotiating, the subtle art of negotiating. It taught him confidence. But guess what? He's a big, goofy-looking Sasquatch-looking dude in his mind, or in his whatever.
Okay, so
what
he went to
said.
law school. He's
And
ugly.
he is. Yeah, but he's going to use that to his advantage. He says his vibe follows him always. So he's not going to let everyone know that he's a really smarty pants law school guy. He's going to play the big goofy Sasquatch man.
So they're all hiding something.
Yes.
Sounds like.
And people aren't going to know till it's too late, is what he says.
And he's
What are
thinking
his
that,
odds?
Yeah.
For Kane, I'm so glad you asked that, Lindsay. Kane's odds are.
Every time you ask that, he has to scroll farther up. It's like, you're
Oh
not
my God,
there.
he's actually last on the list at plus 2,300.
Wow, worse than Fanny.
Yeah, worse than Fanny.
And this guy
Yeah.
thinks he's going to sneak by as a big Sasquatch.
Yes.
As a negotiating Sasquatch.
Negotiating
Yeah, he
Sasquatch.
can negotiate.
That's my note.
I don't know what the fuck I wrote.
What did I say his name was?
Kane.
Kane,
Foot
yeah.
slur.
He's also last on Gold Derby. He's at 100-1.
Oof.
Next.
Okay. Oh, this guy is great. His name's it's phonetically looks like Yam Yam, but I think it's pronounced Jam Jam.
So is it spelled
It's a
like
J?
Yam Yam or Jam Jam?
It's Yam Yam.
Oh.
It's spelled like Yam Yam.
Like with a Y?
with a Y.
But it's pronounced Jam Jam.
Well, when in the minute
Can I
long
see?
video Entertainment Weekly provided for me, he
Yam
said,
Yam.
I'm pretty sure he said his name was Jam Jam. He's like, oh, Jam Jam is going to do great here. Like
Okay.
and he's a 35-year-old salon owner from Puerto Rico, which what he said was, is that the salon is where all the gossip happens, right? So he's
Okay.
going to be great. His social game is going to be on fire because he doesn't shut up, and he is a really good ear for people to listen, to say their stuff to.
Yeah, he's heard many
around
stories,
the campfire.
yeah.
His tribe is going to trust him. He says he lets his guard down on purpose so that people will connect with him. All right.
I feel that strat. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's going to use that to harness, his social game. So, all right, Lindsay, I'm so glad you asked. Yam Yam's odds are plus 1,800. Not great. And in fact, on Golden Derby, he was the first. They also have odds on who's most likely to be eliminated first, and he was number one.
Wow. No
Yeah.
faith in Jam Jam.
He's kind of been the front of
Jam
the
Jam.
marketing push too, which also makes me think that he's not going to make it to the end.
Okay.
They wouldn't
okay.
like have the $1 million winner kind of be at the front of every
Yeah,
trailer.
of course not. It's all
Yeah.
trick.
It's all drama.
This guy's really interesting. All right, Matt Blankenship.
Matt. So another Matty too. All right.
Matt
Okay,
Blankenship.
27-year-old cybersecurity engineer from San Francisco. All right, he steals data from banks on purpose as his job. That's
What?
To do
he's
bank.
like a hacker, baker,
Yeah,
hacker
hacker.
guy.
Okay.
So
Hacker.
yeah, he
Bank
says it's going to help
robber.
him know how to exploit alliances to either cause mayhem or steal information.
So this guy's going to hack his friendships with his fellow
Yeah.
survivors.
He's gonna hack the island.
Yeah, he's going to hack
the
down. He's going to have Jeff
mainframe.
Probst.
Hacker.
Oh, what if he hacks his torch snuffer so that it? Never mind.
He's gonna hack the edit. I just imagined him like Sombra and like they're showing some other interview and he goes, "Shh, I'm in. Hey, I'm gonna win this show," and like hacks the edit.
That would be actually an amazing, like.
Do you know what she's talking about?
That's why I saw. No, he doesn't know the Overwatch reference, but
I know Rick understands.
yeah,
Oh.
that's why I looked at Rick.
Yeah, that was for me and Lindsay only.
Well, I just thought you meant like if this guy who's a hacker hacks into like the CBS Survivor editing suite
Yeah.
and is like editing his part of the show.
Yeah. I mean, that's great
overnight.
too. Same concept.
Okay.
Same concept. Okay,
Okay.
Matt Blankenship. What are the
What's
odds?
the hacker's odds?
I just re-
What are the odds of that? Both of us asking.
That's crazy.
God, I'm so glad you
Probably
guys
like
both
that's
asked me
probably
that.
like plus 2,000 or something.
They actually think he right now he's third place. He's at plus 550, which is pretty good. So
Oh.
he, honestly, just based on his description, That sounds like a very Survivor-y kind of job.
Yeah.
You know, like exploiting loopholes and stuff.
I just wrote down bank robber.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay, yeah.
Is there really only one woman so far?
How many are there?
What?
How many survivors are there?
I don't remember, but
Oh, so we're just going
You're
indefinitely.
just going until you find the end?
no, I mean it comes to an end at some point.
Well, yeah, everything does. This podcast, our lives.
We've only done 25 minutes. I need your help in my Survivor family pool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've written down 8 people. Aren't there like dozens
I mean,
of people on
the
this
beauty
show?
of this podcast and Ryan and I hosting it is we really can do whatever we want
I
as
know.
long as people are watching and are interested. But Ryan
I'm
has truly
I'm
co-opted this episode for the sole purpose of winning in his family pool.
I'm so sorry if
Do you
this
get
is
money?
not if this is not interesting to anyone out
no,
there.
I think this is
Stop
funny.
apologizing.
This is funny.
Yeah. Do you win
I don't know if
anything?
it's
Do you win any
funny,
money
but-
You're
from
getting-
your family?
What?
You get money from your
Yeah, I
family?
get money with
Okay.
from my family. There's 8 of us, and we each put $10, and I could win $70.
Oh, wow.
Are you crying a little bit?
He wants this
I
real
want
bad. I
this
can
really-
tell.
I really just want the glory. All right.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
need it. Just I've been taking the data-driven approach every year. You know, which is what I thought I was doing
Mm-hmm.
by getting Vegas involved. But they suck at it. So I need you guys, these Survivor experts I know.
Okay.
Oh, I see where everything
motherfuckers.
kind of fell into place
Yeah.
for you.
I have yet to see where our role is, other than just writing down everything he says.
I need input.
Okay,
You don't
okay.
need to just write everything. Everybody that I'm saying, I want a full analysis from you guys immediately after I say it. How do you think they'll do?
I think-
and we'll compare it to the past.
Okay, so what's next?
Yeah.
Who's next?
We need all the info first. We need all the
Yeah,
info
I need all the names.
Okay, good. We can take our time. Maddie Pamela is a 20.
Another Maddie?
There's 3 Matts?
There's another Maddie. This is a woman.
Oh.
Maddie Pamela, 28-year-old charity person from Rhode Island. She
28?
quit her job to be on Survivor.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. She is the middle of 5 girls, and as such, she had to step up and step back because she doesn't want to be seen as intimidating, is what she said. She doesn't, but she also doesn't want to play from the sidelines. She wants to be in the middle of the action.
In
so
the mix.
Middle
those
child
are all
likes
quotes
the
from
middle.
her on her 1 minute long Entertainment Weekly video. What do you think about Maddie?
Rhode Island charity women in the mix.
Yeah.
Those
but
are my notes on Maddie.
She likes to be in the middle, though, and the middle is not the front.
That's the kind of analysis I like.
Thank
from
you. Yeah.
Jacob Fullerton,
See? I know
Survivor
what's going
Block
on now.
Island.
What are her
finalist.
odds?
Finalist. What's the
Her
opposite
odds
of
are
a finalist?
2,200.
2,200? Oof.
Yeah.
Not great, but it
Not
doesn't mean
great.
anything. Okay.
So do y'all think she'll do good?
No.
No,
She
no.
quit her charity job?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
quit doing
No.
her job where she didn't make any money and then to do Survivor. Right?
Yeah.
Would you quit your job to be on Survivor?
He would have to.
Only if I could come
I
back
guess
to it.
You could take temporary leave, yeah.
That's true.
I'll take temporary leave.
We
yeah.
could use the views, so.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, do we get those like a little bit of residuals from where does this Survivor come out?
Claire Raffson is a 25-year-old tech investor from New York. She says she can accomplish anything she sets her mind to. She grew up in a real diverse household, which she says will help her in the game. She's a black queer Jewish woman and wants to play a social and strategic Survivor game.
Social strategic. She's 20-something?
25.
Ooh, I feel like age is going to be a big factor here. Because logistically, them bigger numbers, they're not going to last long.
Let's see.
Who was it? 46-year-old Brandon
Claire is
Cotton?
actually number 2 on projected to win for Vegas. She's at plus 400.
Plus 400.
So Vegas likes her.
Wow. Those are
Okay,
great odds.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
great.
Number
Okay,
2?
Claire.
Yeah, she's number 2.
Oh, because Carson is number 1?
Carson's number 1.
That's insane.
Oh, and actually, on Golden Derby, she's number 1.
GD?
Yeah.
Number 1 GD?
Yeah, at 7/2 odds. Wow.
7/2.
Okay, only a few more here.
Okay, that looks good for Claire. Strong contender.
Oh, she looks cool.
Lauren Harpy, 31-year-old elementary teacher from Texas. She says that people are going to underestimate her because
How old?
she's 31-year-old elementary teacher, single mom. She's very adaptable. Her divorce taught her everything she needs to know about how to survive in Survivor, how to just pick up the pieces and roll with it, man. She'll miss her kids, but if she's going to be away from them, she's going to come back with that $1 million. So determined single mom,
leaving them
elementary
for
school.
Survivor. Wait, who's watching them while she's on the island?
I don't think anyone. I think they're just wandering around Texas.
Okay, what's Lauren Harpy's odds?
So far, just to update on our analysis, who are y'all feeling?
Let's see. I know we've got like the Vegas numbers here say that little baby boy Carson is going to be number 1, but I think
it's the pilot magician, the hawk.
Yeah, I think the magic is going to come into this a lot. That or Jam Jam. I think Jam Jam might come from behind here.
So Brandon Cottam, right?
Yeah, he's going to produce food with his magic.
Now, in
Magically
general,
produce it.
or historically, the when anyone finds out that they're a famous athlete or something, even if they're just moderately famous, they kind of get a target on their back for that reason. Because as we said before, people don't want to give $1 million to some, rich former athlete.
So you think being a Seahawk is going to be to his detriment?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
but people are
They're
going to
hide
know,
that
or they're
shit.
not going to know.
Well, a lot of times, they're going to play it cool,
producer
but then at
plants it
some
somewhere.
point, some other contestants can be like, "Wait a minute, is that Brandon Cottam who
From
played
the
3
Seahawks?
seasons from the Seahawks?"
his
in
name-
2000?
Or
the
he
same?
accidentally slips up and he goes, "Well, I'm doing this because from my experience as a wide receiver
As
on
a
the
hockey
Seattle
player."
Seahawks."
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I mean, pilot magician.
Oh,
He does have the experience, so he'll be wily.
Yeah.
46 years old, that's like twice the age of everyone on this
I
list.
actually think I might have written his age down wrong because that doesn't really make sense. If he played in 2015 to 2018, somebody fact check Brandon Cottam. All the other dates and data has been correct, but that one I think is wrong.
Brandon Survivor.
Lauren Harpy has a plus 2200, so
Okay.
she's kind of at the bottom of the pack for what Vegas thinks.
What's his name?
Brandon Cottam.
Okay. And her divorce made her strong.
He's
Her- yeah, Harpy.
30.
Third, okay.
That's way off.
I know.
46?
I knew that. I even as I read it, I'm like, I think I wrote this one down wrong.
I didn't think he was going to make it through the show.
because I was live on a podcast. All right, sorry about that, everyone. He's 30.
That's a 16-year difference.
How do I know if I can trust all your
That's
other
what I'm saying.
ages?
Everything else has been completely.
Where'd you get the
factual.
number 46 from?
I that's what I'm saying. I think I just wrote that. I don't know. It was.
What's Lauren's odds?
Yeah, where's Lauren?
She is at plus 2200. She did really bad, but then she's also number 4 on Golden Derby. So that's actually a huge swing.
Wow,
between
okay.
these two different sites.
Could you
She's
imagine
at
if
6
I
over 1.
wrote like this?
Like this?
No, like this.
3 fingers on there?
4 feet.
4? Damn. That's too many.
So
like
you
like
think
this.
that Brandon is best choice
So far.
And who are you saying? so
Jam
far?
Jam, 100%.
Jam Jam.
Yeah, I'm back at Jam Jam all the way.
Oh my god.
My other
She's
one
Trixie, I wrote.
is the surgeon, the first one.
Josh Wilder,
Josh
34, Soldier, cool,
plays
dumb,
dumb.
is smart.
Cancer survivor.
Yeah, hold on, Ryan. I have a question about the surgeon. Is he
Yes.
like one of those schlubby surgeons, or is he like pretty put together, like body wise?
What's a
When you
what's
ask
a
me, like, if he's
schlubby
hot,
surgeon?
Is he like a sexy
Yeah,
doctor?
is he-
What is that?
Is he a sexy doctor?
I would call him a sexy doctor. He's also, I think, a podiatrist.
That's a foot doctor.
I think he's a foot surgeon.
What's a
that's hot.
schlubby surgeon, Rick?
Yeah, tell us.
I don't know, just some like fat older surgeon who kind of just like wanders into his job.
Like who,
And,
one
like,
that you're
does
not
his stuff.
attracted to?
Yeah, maybe.
That's
Anyways,
Okay.
I'll look him up.
And
I
Rick,
understand that,
who
yeah.
sounds good to you?
If Josh Wilder is put together, if he's like pretty ripped, I'm going with him.
oh, if he's
That's
a ripped
interesting.
surgeon.
All
Hell
right.
yeah.
Well,
I mean, being ripped, that means you're strong. That means you can survive the elements with your strength.
I'm looking at him now.
Can I see?
He looks a little. I mean, he's got muscles.
He's muscular, yeah.
Is he a little rinky dinky?
He's muscular, but
That he's posing.
You know what?
like
Yeah,
that,
I'll
though.
also take him at plus 2.
he looks like he
2,000.
skips leg day, though, to be honest.
Yeah.
Look at that leg.
You're going to need those when you're running through the
Wait,
jungle
this
or whatever
is
they
fucking
do
like
on this show.
Photoshop. Look at how weird this looks.
What the hell? Is this AI generated?
They added a lower half.
They made
okay.
his leg. Does he
Sorry,
have a small
Ryan.
leg?
We're now also like breaking down what they look like.
Yeah, sorry. Josh Wilder might have a small leg, Rick, just so you know.
Ooh.
Carolyn Weiger is a 35-year-old drug counselor from Minnesota.
Carol?
Carolyn.
what?
She has an 8-year-old son, lots of tattoos. Her son said she would do awesome on Survivor, and then she auditioned.
Wow.
She says she just can't be quiet. And she's done a lot of work on herself. She's been sober for the last 13 years. And that's the number one thing that she says, that if she can do that, she can handle anything.
What was the thing about drugs? I just wrote loves drugs.
Drug
That's
counselor.
Drug counselor.
Drug
But she's
counselor.
13
Yeah, you
year
have
old,
to correct that 'cause
13
she's
years
sober.
sober.
Yeah. I wrote that down too.
Her kid said she's gonna do it.
Her kid is the one that told her she should be on Survivor and that she would do awesome, quote unquote.
13 years sober. That's
what
great.
did your kid say?
What would my kid say?
Yeah.
You know, I haven't met all my children that have probably been born from.
Christ.
You
They're
wanna
not
put-
allo- they're
you
not
wanna put
allowed
that
to
out
tell-
there into the universe.
It's already been
that
put out
vibe.
there. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about from the sperm donations. Isn't that what you're talking about?
I do that.
Shit, I've completely forgotten that there
That's
are
already
going to
out
be
there.
children out there in the world.
Yeah, there's
I
only
can never forget.
hundreds,
You.
and I won't know that till they're 18.
I was there for that whole journey, so I can't really
You
ever
won't know
forget
until
that.
they're 18.
Yeah, I checked the box that says call me when you're 18, or if you want to. You don't have to.
They get a mysterious number, just like texted.
They have the ability to.
That's crazy.
Oh my god,
Anyway,
nothing.
Heidi Greenblatt is a 43-year-old engineer from Puerto Rico. She couldn't even. She couldn't speak English when she first came to America, but it has helped her face any obstacle that she is faced. And she wants to prove to her kids that you can do anything on your bucket list, no matter how old you are. 43-year-old engineer from Puerto Rico, overcome lots of obstacles.
So she's our oldest contestant right now.
I believe so.
Yeah, because we
Oldest
lost the
contestant.
46-year-old.
Because that other
Yeah.
guy is-
No,
What's her actual
Maddie is
age?
That other guy
44.
was 30.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Married gay dad
Yeah.
is 44. So, what was Caroline's odds? Caroline.
I'm so glad you asked that. Caroline Weiger's odds. She seemed pretty funny and like she'd be cool to hang out with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I don't know how good she'd be. She's not on this fucking. Wow, she's not on here. What the hell?
Oh, that's weird. Uh-oh. Found a
Dark
crack.
horse, huh?
crack in the
Super
system.
dark horse. I'm gonna go to Gold Derby over here and
Come on,
check
Golden
that out.
Derby.
Caroline.
Caroline Weiger is number 10th on Golden Derby. She's 48-1. Kind of not great to middle of the pack. So
All right, you never
it's
know.
not looking too good for Caroline.
Okay, what about Heidi Greenblatt?
Heidi Greenblatt. Oh, did we not talk about? Oh yeah.
What was the number? I missed it.
It was 48-1 on GD.
Heidi Greenblatt has one of the
Number 10.
she's one of the lowest odds person. She's plus 2,200 on there on the first one.
That ain't great.
Not great.
Ain't great, Heidi.
Yeah. So
Next.
and then she's 66-1 on Golden Derby.
66-1. Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
So Helen Lee is a 39-year-old project manager from California. She's fearless. Has a lot of and as a project manager, she has lots of ideas, but none of the power to execute them. So she's hoping that this can change all that for her being on Survivor. She thinks that it's her job is basically an exercise in persuasion every day. So she thinks that'll be good and helpful for her on Survivor. Her hero is Erica, the person that I won with a couple seasons ago.
Oh, okay.
So they think that just like Erica, that people will underestimate her, but at the end, also because in her words, she's short and small, but in the end, she's going to overtake them with her, and outplay and outlast them.
Okay. I'm seeing the pattern here. There's a lot of people that want to go under the radar.
Everyone
I think it's
wants
starting to get a little
under
bit
the
too
wa-
crowded under that radar.
The radar is full.
Yeah.
The radar is max occupancy.
Whoever's above the radar, they're all on their own. They can go as hard as they want. They'll be just fine. But we'll see. We'll see.
What are the odds for Helen?
Remember she has one of the
No,
The
that was
lowest.
Heidi.
That's Heidi Greenblatt.
oh
What about Helen?
Helen.
The one you just said.
Helen Lee.
Oh, Helen Lee. Yeah, is plus 1,800.
Okay, that's not bad.
How many more are there?
That's it.
Oh, that's it.
Wow.
Let's break it down.
Oh, wait a minute. There's one or two more.
What a fucking roller coaster.
Jesus Christ.
Jamie Ruiz is a 35-year-old.
Jamie Ruiz.
Oh, how do you pronounce R-U-I-Z?
Ruiz?
Jamie Ruiz is a 35-year-old yogi from Arizona. She's also into marketing. She climbed the corporate ladder in her 20s. And she says Survivor helped her do that somehow.
Okay.
Yoga gives her her power and will be her guiding light. And she will manifest being the Survivor winner into existence. And right now she's just planting the seeds for that to happen.
Okay.
So that's her strategy, is to manifest being the winner.
Odds.
Okay, that doesn't sound like a great strategy. I'm just gonna want it real bad.
I too will.
Manifest.
That's my strategy too. Plus 2,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Slow on the lower end, but that doesn't mean anything.
Well,
And there's one more?
as we've said, that's kind of the perfect place to be, is on the lower end, because that's usually where the people fucking win these days. What was her name that I just said?
Jamie Ruiz.
Jamie Ruiz. Yeah, she's 44-1 on Golden Derby. All right, and then very lastly, I'm pretty sure. Danny Massa is a 32-year-old New York City firefighter. He
How old?
says 32-year-old. He says, and firefighting reputation is everything. And he's going to use that to his advantage.
Okay, so he's too young to have been at 9/11.
Yes. But he says his strategy is to come off as a bro jerk. But he's going to be fun and charismatic.
That's my strategy. It's not working.
And then at the end, he's going to, win over with his charisma. Okay. Well,
Fighter.
so please guide me.
Young.
Odds?
For 9/11.
I'm so glad you asked that, Lindsay. The odds of Danny Massa, according to Las Vegas, he's actually number 5
Number 5.
at plus
wow.
1,800.
Here's what I think.
Lindsay, you're so much more efficient than me.
Yeah,
Having
I've got
written all of
someone
it on
in
one
mind.
page, and I wrote it on 3.
What are you thinking, Rick?
Yeah.
I'm thinking Heidi from Puerto Rico, the engineer, is going to take it just because she has problem-solving skills, being an engineer.
But can't speak no English, I wrote.
Doesn't matter.
This is
you don't
on
need
her
English on
bucket
Survivor.
list.
Engineer. Those are my only notes for Heidi.
But other professions of the other survivors, they problem solve in their everyday life.
Yeah, could
Heidi's not the only one with problem solving skills.
her problem solving
Yeah, but
skills
other than
defeat
the
a
surgeon, I
magician?
think Heidi has like the highest chance
She's at plus 2,200, 66 to
in
1
terms
on
of problem
GD.
solving. I don't know. That's just me.
All right. I mean, who needs to speak English when you're surviving out in the wilderness? All you need is the skills to pay the bills.
While you're analyzing that,
Yeah, we
tell
let a lot of
you,
data here.
Let me tell you about one other person named
What?
Bruce Peralt.
Ryan Haley.
Come up with another one? Did you
He's
make
a
this guy up?
46-year-old realtor from Rhode Island. He's a dad and an awesome husband, and he was adopted when he was 7. And he met lots of people in foster homes, and it taught him to be a chameleon, which is what he thinks will be good on Survivor, is that he can blend in with anybody.
46 years old.
46-year-old.
What are the odds?
The oldest person on Survivor.
What are the odds, Ryan?
I'm so glad you asked that. It is plus 2,200. They don't-
Ryan, never tell me the odds.
Okay, I will never, even if you ask.
2,200?
Yeah. 2,200.
Bruce, huh?
Bruce. And old people generally don't really do that good on Survivor. The young people usually,
Do better.
So
revolt.
Bruce, 46, friend of orphans, plus 2,200.
Dad adopted at 7.
Yeah.
Ryan. How old are you? 36?
I'm 36. Yeah.
You writing Ryan down?
Well,
Ryan.
not on the
Haley.
season.
Gosh,
but-
what are 3 words to describe Ryan?
yeah, please let me know.
Let's see.
Help me out. Make my next audition tape.
Wild card.
Ooh,
Wild card?
I don't want to be known as the wild card though, because then people are going to expect me to be the wild card.
Okay,
Then
wants to
it will
play
take
under
away
the
from its
radar.
Wild cardness.
He
Wild card wants to play under the radar.
I want to be under the radar. Yeah.
Wants a chameleon.
Chameleon.
Chameleon under the radar. Just don't pay attention to me till the
Wild
merge.
card. Dad to many.
What about
Father.
all father? What about, are you trying to be a bro jerk?
No, I think that's a bad strategy. People are gonna get annoyed by him,
By you?
by the bro jerk man.
Okay, okay.
Ryan, 36, wild card. Dad to many, a goof.
Yeah. How old were you during 9/11?
How old was
14?
I? I was 15 years old.
You were 15?
I think so. I was. I
Too
think I
young.
was a freshman
Oh,
in
you
high
might be
school.
right. I was in 8th grade, but I was 13.
I was in like 3rd grade or something.
Actually, I might have
Second
been a
grade, maybe?
sophomore. Yeah, because it was second. It was the fall. So yeah, I was a sophomore. Interesting.
What year did you graduate high school?
2005.
No, you would have been a freshman.
September of 2001.
Yeah, because I was in 8th grade and I graduated in 2006.
You're right. Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay.
Ryan, 36, dad to many.
Yep.
Dad to many knows none of them.
So I think. Sorry for
Yeah.
bopping on the table, audio listeners.
Yeah, so as
I
a
don't
reminder,
know,
you
this
know,
is
I
tough.
usually go for the top people in Vegas, but they suck. So I want to go for the middle of the pack. And you know everything about them now. There's nothing else you need to know about these people.
How many can you pick? Can you only pick one person?
I'm gonna. It depends on where I'm gonna be in the draft, which depends on the little piece of paper that my niece is gonna pick out of a hat, and where I'm at in there.
You're
So
really going to trust your niece with that?
Well, we have to.
How old is
it's
your
up to
niece?
chance, you know. Well, it depends on what. Yeah, that's the thing. If Haley picks it out, you know, she usually will dig around in the hat a little bit longer. Emmy kind of just takes whatever's on top,
Ooh.
so she's 2. So it really depends on, you know, where I'm at.
Question.
In the hat.
There's no so I've written down all these numbers. I see 2,000, 1,800, and then the next, there's nothing in the middle, and then it just goes straight to 1,000. It's an 800-point spread. Am I saying the right words? Just making stuff
That's
up.
all sounds right to me.
But so who?
It's not a spread, but
I know. That's why I said I'm making stuff
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Claire Rafson was plus 400.
right, yeah. So.
But there's nothing between 1,000 and 1,800. How are you going to pick middle of the pack when there's no middle of the pack?
Well, that is, you know, you just gotta kind of. It's all relative, but yeah, the middle of the pack is about 1,800 or 1,000. You know.
Maddie 2, cybersecurity hacker, is going to hack and he's going to win.
Matt Blankenship.
Is that the hacker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to disagree. I'm gonna discount all of the desk job people.
Okay.
I think-
I like that.
I think only Magic Pilots, salon owner, laser focus barbershop gay dad owner,
Okay.
drugs counselor, Texas teacher. That's gonna be our top.
What about
Drugs-
the law student? There's 2 students.
Nah.
Drug counsel.
Ain't
is
no
Taylor-
law when you're out in the wilderness.
Underestimated single mom, kids abandoned.
Law of the
question mark?
jungle.
Who was that? Heidi.
Lauren.
Okay. So basically, hopefully, I'm going to get about 3 picks here.
Okay.
So if we're
So here's your 3 picks.
Okay.
What I think you should do. I think you should go Brandon.
Brandon Cottom, the
Brandon
NFL
Cottom.
player,
Yes. Maddie 2, the hacker.
the hacker, but Jacob does not think that. He doesn't think it should be
believe in the
anybody
hacker.
that sits behind a desk.
Yeah.
Okay. And then my 3rd pick is Helen, 39, ideal woman.
And Helen was the 39-year-old what?
Project manager.
Project manager, ideal woman.
I wrote down persuasion equation.
Helen. Okay. Oh yeah, Helen Lee. She has a plus 1,800. She is pretty middle of the pack.
So Ryan, those are my picks. Pick Brandon and pick Helen, and then Jacob can weigh on in his 3rd.
You know, I also had circled Helen and Brandon and Jam because I think just Brandon, athlete, and also can do magic.
Okay.
But yeah, Helen also has watched the show, so might have some kind of inside edge.
Now, a lot of these people have watched the show, but
Clearly.
But
I guess that's
yeah. She does have the favorite, right?
She has a favorite, a
yeah.
winner favorite.
Then go with Yam Yam as your last pick.
Yeah, Yum Yum.
See,
I mean
he's
Jam Jam.
Too many variables with Yam Yam. I feel like
Then go with Maddie too. That's what I said. The hacker.
Matt Blankenship.
Yeah.
He's third in Vegas, so you know, I like that, but I don't like that. But I like that he's a hacker man. I like that he's a black hat guy or whatever.
Okay.
There you
robber.
go.
That's what I wrote. 27 too, young and spry.
But you don't like him.
I like Jam Jam. Because he wants to be trustworthy, but he's also tricksy. That's what I wrote.
Here's the thing: is you can decide, and you can let us know on the next episode who you decided to pick as your third, Jam Jam or Maddie too.
So these will be your picks, all right?
Yeah, these are my picks.
Right.
I'm gonna beat you.
Oh, I
That's
forgot
what I'm
this
saying.
whole
Is I'm
page.
gonna track it through the season.
You're gonna lose.
No, I'm going to win, and the whole point of this entire exercise was for you to help me to win.
I
I forgot
think
about
that-
Jamie Ruiz, who just wants it real bad.
That's Ryan. Every time he says, "I'm gonna win," he just wants it real bad.
Well, that is
does.
what I'm telling myself. It's a mantra.
Okay.
So, Cottam, Yam Yam, and what was your final one?
You know what? I'm changing it from Helen Lee to Carson Garrett because he loves puppets.
Carson Garrett. Oh,
Yeah, 22, rocket scientist, student, loves puppets.
How
That's what I
many
wrote.
people is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so actually, I'm glad that you said that because
Plus
you know,
225. That's pretty good.
18?
Carson is the guy who is at the top of all these leaderboards in Vegas, but he's also, it would be unprecedented because he's really young. You know, because most really young people get voted off because they annoy everyone on the,
Well, yeah.
But he's
on the island.
Sneaky
Youth.
rocket boy.
The youth. Ugh.
I love the youth.
He'll
But-
outlive them all. If the name of the game was just be on this island until everyone else dies, he'd win.
Well,
Maybe not. He could die from anything.
Well, if they didn't move, if
They
just
would
sat
kill
there.
him.
They gotta catch him
If
first.
the
He's
name of the
sneaky.
game is actually survive until you die, like they would kill each other. Right?
Now that's TV.
I don't know about that. You think that that's where it
I
would
don't know.
really
I
go?
feel Yeah, murder.
They
Yeah.
have flints. They can.
It's
they
like the
have
Hunger
fire.
Games.
Yeah, but I think that they'd have enough fish to make do without killing each other for a long time.
I'd love to watch a former Seahawks player fight against a person who has Survivor on her bucket list.
Good luck, Ryan. I hope this
Did
was
this help?
helpful.
You know, I don't know if it did or not.
I guess you have to wait till you get results.
Maybe I don't know if that was helpful or not for anyone. I don't know if it was entertaining or I don't know if I'm sorry I made everyone do this, but I had fun.
Well,
Of course it was fun. I feel like I learned a lot about this show.
I do usually, whenever I'm usually researching for the family Survivor draft, it's me just kind of reading over the EW things once or twice, and then I don't usually put as much effort into it. I feel like now when I watch the show,
you're gonna know a lot
I'm
more
gonna know a
about
lot
all these people.
About all these people.
Yeah. So when would the show end? Because then maybe we'd
When
actually
does
have
the
our
show
answer.
start?
Yeah, when does it start?
On March 1st, so this Wednesday, which
This
I
week?
guess if you're
Okay.
listening to this right now, I think that was yesterday, right?
Yeah, if you're
Yeah.
watching. it's
Yeah,
March
if you're
1st.
watching this, I think that was yesterday. So
Yeah.
you'll know because obviously you watched the show last night.
Yeah, dang. I think this week I'm gonna skip The Mandalorian and watch Survivor
You
season
should. I would love
44.
it. That would be my dream if you guys got into this season of Survivor with me, so that we could all talk about it around the water cooler every.
What's it
Monday,
on? Maybe I'll
or every
actually watch
Wednesday
it.
or Thursday.
If I watched Survivor, you have to watch the next season of The Bachelor.
Deal. Let's
All
go.
I'll get it
All
on
right.
his handshake.
All right, handshake.
Jacob's already watching The Bachelor.
That's true. But I'll watch this season.
Yeah.
So yeah,
If I
it's
can
on
watch it
it's
somewhere.
on CBS.
Okay.
It's on Wednesday, and it's super fun. You're not going to regret it. Best TV
We're
show.
not
in the
Not
world.
sponsored
regret
by
it.
them, by the way.
Wow.
I
But
love this.
Ryan
That'd
just
be
loves
awesome.
Survivor.
Please sponsor me. Jump
Survivor?
ropes.
Just put Ryan on the
Survivor.
show, Survivor.
there's also little weird things. You know, it used to be 39 days a season. Now they're down to 25
That's
days
so
a season.
quick.
So a lot of people, purists, don't like that.
I don't like that.
yeah, I don't like
I'm
it,
an
you know.
anti-purist. but
I don't
hate
like
that.
it either.
But there's a new thing called, I forget exactly what it's called, but everyone has a dice. And at one time a season, you can roll it. And if you get, I think, a 6, then you're safe.
Okay.
You're totally safe.
If you roll a 6.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Maybe a 1.
That's pretty intense.
Maybe a 1. It's one number, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, little things like that.
Sorry, I keep
the
looking
game
at
is
the
evolving.
hole under the neck of your shirt.
Oh yeah, I saw that a long time ago.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fashion.
No, it's fine.
Ryan's
It's cool.
fashion.
You can hang something from it.
Well, I think this has been the episode.
Wait,
Yeah.
Ryan, real quick.
Yeah.
Who's going to be the first one eliminated?
Okay, that's a great question.
Oh, that's a
Let's
good
make our
idea,
final
yeah.
predictions. So based on all the data that you guys gave me, let me pick who I'm going to pick based on all what you
Okay.
guys said. I might change this. This is subject to change. I will let you know if it does change. But I think that my first pick.
Sorry, my data is kind of illegible.
No, it's
it also
okay.
makes 0 sense.
I'm thinking that
Here's mine. Mine's all together on one
I
page.
like. God, I really I want to say the hacker, but I feel like it's too good to be
You
true.
think the hacker's gonna go first, or the hacker's gonna win?
I in terms of my first pick and who I think might win.
Yeah.
You know, but I think it's too good of a story, you know. But I'm gonna go with the hacker. He's gonna be my first pick tonight. So I'll for sure have him, and I'm probably then at that point going to pick also the surgeon if he's available. And
As an early elimination?
Yeah, who's going to be the first
No, the-
eliminated?
well,
Yeah.
hold on. I'll
Okay,
answer
you're
that
gonna
one
get
second.
there? Okay.
And I almost said Ryan Haley because you have it written down here.
Ooh, he's dreaming now.
Who was the other one that you said? See, I don't think it's going to be Brandon, the Cottom, the Seahawks guy.
You don't think it's going to
No,
be
I do not think it's
The
gonna be
celebrity
him.
can't win.
Yeah, and I do think that Helen, the ideal woman, is a good pick.
Okay.
So anyway, that's just kind of where my head's at the moment.
That's
but
for
at least
winners.
Matt Blankenship. Yeah, I will be picking Matt Blankenship more than likely. I like hackers. I think they're cool.
That is a good reason.
In terms of who I think the first person to get eliminated is, you know, unfortunately, the first pick is always like the saddest pick because these people don't know each other yet, but they're just
Yeah.
kind of like
Arbitrary.
it's something arbitrary and it's usually something mean. It's like that person's old. Let's just get her out.
Yeah,
Like
that person looks
we're not
like a
gonna-
Sasquatch.
We're not gonna
Let's
like
get rid
hanging
of
out. Yeah,
That person's ugly.
yeah. I don't think the Sasquatch is going to win. So yeah, I think that the old person who's the realtor, the last guy said Bruce Peralt.
Bruce, yeah.
He probably seems like somebody that they would be an early elimination.
You think that's more sad than the person who quit their job for Survivor and then gets eliminated
That'd be
first?
hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a fellow first elimination, I sympathize with that person, whoever they are.
I would love if they had a season of Survivor where it was all people who had been voted off first.
Ah, they get their chance. But then it's extra sad for the person who gets voted off first
yeah,
again.
first the second time. That'd
Yeah.
be so funny. Because they had that amazing season 40 was all $1 million winners. Like
Whoa.
everybody that had won, not every single person, but it was just
Mm-hmm.
all full of winners. But similarly, I think
$1 million?
it'd be fun.
That's the
all
prize?
the big losers. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's $1 million. But you say wow, but it was $1 million for the first season. So they haven't kept up with inflation. It's like
Not at all.
$600,000.
Yeah, it's not that much money.
Rick and I were just watching the beginning of the Play-Doh game show where the
Yeah.
family that wins gets $5,000.
5,000 big ones, baby. It's ridiculous.
Play-Doh. I want to watch a Play-Doh game show.
No,
We'll
you
do the
don't.
bracket on
These
that next
budgets.
time. Yeah.
Well, everyone, thanks a lot for watching here on the Funhaus Podcast, Survivor Season 44 preseason breakdown. We'll be having periodically a little Survivor segment to keep up with our picks.
We should.
Yeah.
I'll keep up
Yeah.
with the show.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
me and Jacob, we're going to be keeping up with the show. Jacob is the Survivor head now.
I want to give a quick shout out to some content coming up that we have on the Funhaus YouTube channel,
Oh, yes.
which is this Friday, basically tomorrow, is a Wolf Quest where we played with Brett Hundley. He was on the podcast last week, Hundar. And on Monday, a new episode of PlayStation Garbage. So hopefully you're enjoying those
Good
series.
new series.
Oh, yeah. I've been keeping up with your Bugsy playthrough.
And
Bugsy or Bugsby?
Bubsy. I had nothing to do with
Bubsy.
that.
And
Always been
if
there.
you are a YouTube channel member of the Funhaus channel, you can watch a brand new open house for the month of March. It airs on Tuesday.
That's
Patrick, isn't it? All right, everyone. Thanks a lot.
And
See
I
you next
did
week.
notice that Lindsay did a Star Wars quote earlier. I just didn't respond.